Alrighty, TCG Meta Slayer. We got my other Power Absorb Premium Pack set, the case, the display case here. And I'm excited. Let's see what we got. The last video pulled a lot of awesome SPRs, SRs, and foils. And obviously a bunch of cards that I need to just get in my decks for sure. So just getting ready to open up some more awesomeness. And let's go. Let's go. I like how these look so sleek and mysterious and svelte. They look like a luxurious, simple black box, but they still have the that street style, like kind of retro graffiti 90s Power Absorb logo. I didn't notice it before until I got this booster case, man. It's super nice. And looking at the packs and stuff, you know. All right, let's do this. Power Absorbed. Man, it's really cool to open up the premium packs because you get a little bit more than I think a regular booster box. So it's kind of nice to get at least, you know, maybe one each time. I got these two because they were good priced, and Power Absorb boxes are, you know, pretty difficult to get and a little bit more expensive. So this was a really good deal. And whatchamacallit, and yeah, it's gonna give me more cards so that I can build decks and stuff like that and just have more options for things. Ooh, nice. Right at the back, we got this foil here. Cool, cool, cool. What we got next? We got the Mr. Boo. Yeah, this was like the comeback for yellow, I think. You know, the Prince of Destruction starter deck, Majin Vegito was really awesome, and then I'm looking forward to playing this Vegito deck. And then they brought back the blue and red, so I don't have much for the Invoker either, so I definitely got to figure out some more mechanics based on that one. But then yeah, then we got the Bobbity Leader, we got Majin Buu, we got the yellow Vegito, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to build the yellow Vegito for sure. You know, I really like Gogeta and Vegito, and I built the red Vegito deck, so might as well have at least one more. And you know, yellow is pretty awesome. The black one just came out as well. Oh dang, that one looks epic as a foil. Gotta have this one for sure, man. The back is just Android 20 Dr. Mew. The storyline is like they combined from the timelines or whatever from their afterlife, and they combined the two Android 17s to create, while he was still like, you know, more evil or whatever, or under their control. And then he became the most powerful form of 17, man. And that's where I'm at in GT. Krillin. Ooh, nice. I don't have that many of these in foil at all. That one's a really nice shot of SS4 Goku. Krillin. Lower this up here. Still all about Jiren. All right. So definitely, man, I recommend you guys start getting your hands on some of the older product, because from the beginning of the Zenkai series, this stuff is going to get really, really rare really quickly. Again, Wild Resurgence is pretty much almost gone. For most of the ones I buy from, looking on TCG Player, Power Absorb is getting harder and harder to get. Critical Blow, I think, is one of the best sets in a long time, but I think the problem right now with Critical Blow, it's having like deep discounts and stuff like that, is because, again, Bandai dropped, kind of a bomb that, has people divided right now with the Fusion Worlds. I think the game would have soared if they made the real digital version of the Masters series, what they call now. Oh, nice. But right now, like I said, people are a little bit iffy and waiting and holding back to see what's going to happen. But again, I think ultimately people are going to realize this is the funner, more thematic, more complex strategic game in terms of mechanics, gameplay, strategies, deck building. I think initially, there'll be people jumping on to Fusion Worlds. I think maybe people who haven't really played the game that much. Oh, nice. But I don't know. I think it's going to be hard. I don't think Future World's going to do as good initially because, again, people who are playing all the simpler, easier to play TCGs are already playing games like Pokemon, One Piece, Digimon, now even like Lorcana. So the Dragon Ball fans themselves all already have been playing this game, you know, and like, and at least, and I'm part of the camp that will not be being a part of Fusion World. Dude, this SPR looks awesome. Wow. Almost thought I got her secret rare for a second there. But yeah, like, you know, it, to me, I would rather just keep enjoying Masters, because again, even if it did ended, there's just so many cards, decks, leaders, and things to play on for a long time, just for a long time, you know what I mean? So many awesome things. Oh, nice. Actually, I want to get this in foil, but yeah, I'm going to need this for the Vegito deck. I haven't even pulled this leader yet, so stoked about that. Like, even just looking at this set now, man, like going back, and I never tried Invoker before. Invoker was always super expensive, you know, but now they brought back 17, you know, well, 17, Universe 7, you know, and then now we're seeing like Cumber, I think, for the first time. Android 21 is back. She only had one, I think, like a token style deck before, you know, and they haven't even brought back like Android 16. So much out there, man. So much out there. And I think there's a lot of formats and things like that that the fans haven't realized, especially if you play casually. So that's a big thing for me. I want to push also for combination of, you know, slaying the meta, of course, but also enjoying these games, playing them casually, so that these games will really thrive. Because, you know, if you look at the biggest games right now, I don't even think Yu-Gi-Oh is really a big game. I don't see Yu-Gi-Oh selling as much anymore. Like my, you know, several local game stores don't carry Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. And when I go to Target and stuff, I see just tons and tons of Yu-Gi-Oh on the shelf all the time. And yet, you know, the Dragon Ball stuff that they get sells out really fast. You know, I know it's limited, it's less, but it sells out really quick. You know, even the One Piece now, it's moving a little bit slower, but One Piece sells better. And the thing is, One Piece and Dragon Ball are gonna have way more anime to draw on. I'm not trying to say Yu-Gi-Oh is terrible or you shouldn't play it, but I'm just saying that I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh is a big top game anymore. You know, I think that the two biggest top games are just gonna be right now Magic and Pokemon for a long time. And what I'm trying to get at is, again, no, you know, no hate or anything towards, oh yeah, see, you got that Unison. I wonder if it's gonna go with the new one. Yeah, no hate towards Yu-Gi-Oh. I know Yu-Gi-Oh is great for those who like it. It does have a manga and anime history, but basically what I was getting at is Pokemon and Magic the Gathering have a huge casual fan base, right? So especially Magic, when people play Magic now, you know, they play like Pauper, where they only use like common cards. There's many formats. There's the biggest one is Commander, which is even Wizards of the Coast themselves has said basically has been their biggest selling part of the Magic the Gathering card game is people playing that game casually in multiplayer, you know? Ooh, nice. Yes, I have this in SR. I was just going to say, I want one of these in SPR. Excellent. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so, you know, the casual base of Magic outweighs the competitive side, you know? So, I don't know. I think game companies, like TCG companies, need to consider that, because I think Bandai kind of made the mistake, and I think a lot of card games now make that mistake where it's like, launch a card game and make it all about playing hardcore competitive. Build the decks, build the meta deck, play, compete, win, like, but that's not really fun, man. That's just like, sounds like work, you know? Like if you ask people who play Magic the Gathering when they got on the Pro Tour, man, it becomes like a job, dude. And it's like, this is a game, right? Like, have fun with it, play with your friends. Don't, you know, knock people who just want to either, you know, play for fun and thematically. It's like, I think that has been the biggest problem, but I think it's starting to change. It's like, sets come out and people are like, oh, this leader's trash, you know, that leader's trash, just play this one, you know, and, you know, whatever's winning is like, needs to get banned eventually. It's like, no, man, every deck should have a good chance at being competitive, especially with the right tools, testing, deck construction, sideboarding. And that's what makes Dragon Ball awesome. I mean, naturally, some decks will be stronger or just popular, right? I think it's also partially like a numbers game, right? Popularity, you know, when people think a deck is even slightly above average, it can skyrocket based on just people playing it a lot, winning at tournaments, and like, you know, now it's like, oh man, that deck has to be the best deck now, and you know, then that whole domino effect. But it doesn't matter if they're doing Dragon Ball Masters or Dragon Ball Fusion Worlds, if people aren't playing the game for fun, it's not gonna last. You know, it's not gonna last. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is a slight exception. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh has a casual fan base. I could be wrong, but I know they don't have like Commander, and I know they don't have like Pokemon's casual fan base of like people who just buy the cards to open the packs and just like collecting Pokemon cards, you know, which I even think that in itself is starting to fade, you know? So if anything, you know, Magic is showing us that to be on top, you got to have people play the game for, you know, casually. Ooh, that looks really nice. You know, I say this again all the time. So, I think Dragon Ball has that opportunity. Just people aren't, you know, the community and stuff, the fans aren't grasping it. Because, like, what's going to happen, right? Like, Fusion Worlds, and Fusion Worlds is being ushered in, like, oh, you can play digitally. So, okay, that, you know, makes it a little bit easier to play. But, you know, how do you buy the cards on that? Now, do you have to actually buy those cards too? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I should have one of these in my binder. You know, and then how long is that going to last, you know? Of just like winning and stuff like that. I mean, you can't make as much money anymore either. Like Magic had some of the best payouts in history, but you know, again, that doesn't mean that the game is going to be successful, right? They need to make money by selling a bunch of crazy stuff and, you know, again, casually. And now they've done all that like secret layers stuff. So, you know, times have changed. All right, let's do this. But anyways, opening up Dragon Ball is always super fun. Dude, this Kumbra is like, you shall not open me. Come on, Kumbra. Come on. And even with Masters, like, obviously, like, whenever a set comes out, like, you know, like, I guess some critics can also say, like, oh, you know, how many Gokus and all this can we have? And the thing is, I agree with that to some extent, right? But as long as the manga and the arcs, you know, it's like change and new characters are introduced and you revisit old characters, awesome. Just got my SCR. And I got the foil Spirito Bomb. Obviously, I want the Gohan Beast, but I like this one too. I know this one is another underrated. Dude, I've been opening up the extras. It's so funny. What is it called? Bursting Rage, Invader's Vow, and now You Are Number One. But I guess this will be good for the Vegito deck that I'm going to be playing. So let's actually sleeve that. Let's just put it in a regular. Yeah, actually, let's grab this sleeve right over here. But that's cool, man. So, and then that gives me more fuel, you know, if I still want to try to hunt the Gohan eventually. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. But this card is still awesome. I think it's super creative, and it's one of those extra secret rares that can only get better. You know, just you have lots of flexibility. I know Bandai kind of has to think about that every time they design a Goku card that, you know, could it be broken with this? But I still think it leaves, you know, I know even me when I was looking at the card when it first came out, like what Gokus can you use with this? You know, there's not like a ton, but they're still good enough to take advantage of what it does, you know. Awesome. Power Absorb was also interesting because it, you know, was the one that came out with the first collector's booster box and packs, and I was even thinking of contemplating getting one, but man, you know, too rich for my blood for just one. Even now, if the boxes are getting around $300 to $400, you know, the fact that you only get 24 packs. If they did it for like Critical Blow, I might have done it because I really like all the Critical Blow leaders and stuff. But ooh, this looks really nice. So awesome, hallelujah! Thankful for this. This is gonna be nice. Add to the collection and play with. So we're gonna put that right there. And who knows? What if I end up getting? I know it's not unheard of, supposedly. I've heard rumors that you can get more than one secret rare per case. So let's see for premium packs. But yes, this is awesome. What a surprise. I am super excited. I was like so casual, like, oh, wait a second, that's the SCR. But man, I am really happy that I pulled it. Ooh, nice. This is the Android 21 SCR or SR, and then Krillin. Yes. Yeah. All right, man, I definitely got the Vegito power out of this so far, out of this haul. So that was, actually, I think that was this one. I'm going to keep this. So yeah, I can kind of open up the rest, I guess. Is it this one or this one? Actually, I think it was this one. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this over here to the side now. So the rest of the ones, I'm just going to kind of like open them up now. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't do that because, I mean, I still might pull another SCR. So we shall see. We shall see. Jidin, Jidin, Jidin. All right, let's start from the back this time, man. Let's go Mr. Majin Buu first. Dude, you are #1 Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters. I do like the alternate art on this that has like Goku in the back. It makes more sense though. It's kind of silly that they just kind of copied him over there and they gave us the alternate art where, yes, you're supposed to grab Goku, but it's all good still. I mean, seeing Vegeta like that with that awesome aura, he's like chill, he's down, he needs Kakaro's help. Still really, really cool. Yes, I think I got, yeah, those. This is another awesome card, underrated. I forgot that was in this set, man. Yeah, well, my GT4 Green Gokus now, I have almost, what, I think there's only one more to get. So, super nice, man. I'm going to be able to put that together. Ooh, that's the Unison, huh? It's an uncommon, okay. Oh, and then that's right, the regular one here. Got another one of these leaders here. Go, Gogeta. Yeah, I'm going to be really happy to organize all of these cards after this. But whew, man, you are #1, Bandai. Let's go. Cool, man. It feels really good to be opening up SCRs regularly, man. It's just like the right amount of rarity, man. Just got to grab some more of the higher power ones and some more GDRs, man. Awesome. Is this foil too? Sweet. Sweet. And both as a collector, and you know what, here's a little spoiler, guys, too. I'm also into like game design and stuff. So Dragon Ball has played a huge role in that. And again, it's like a card game slash board game all in one, where you can, again, just go back and construct these decks, have thematic battles. You know, people who like Dragon Ball, you can introduce them to the game and say, hey, you know, you want to do a battle of like Buu versus Vegito, or what if, you know, Cell ended up fighting Majin Buu or something like that? How would that work out? And you guys can just, you know, that's what I'm saying, enjoy it casually, man. That's part of the appeal as well, right? Kind of creating your own Dragon Ball battles. Man, that card looks really nice. This is calling to me, man. The Dragon Ball power. You know, in the future too, I might get a little bit some more stuff for One Piece. You know, like I said, I don't really want to uber collect One Piece. I, you know, have a couple of decks just to play, because it is a, you know, a nice kind of like palette cleanser, fun TCG card game that's fast. I'm wondering now if it's going to be more complex than Fusions. And you know, I also like the mechanics in Digimon, so I have a few decks in there. But anyways, because I'm a fan of the manga of One Piece, the artwork, if their new sets start featuring a bit more variety of like chase cards with manga, I might start to buy a few more in the future. Wow, that looks cool. You know, the first 4 sets, I haven't really liked any of the chase cards, so I haven't really cared too much. OPO5 looks like it might have some nice stuff, so I might pick up like a box from that. Maybe just one. We'll see. But the thing is, you know, One Piece has the color walk, you know? So, and again, the cards don't have as much theme. Oh, look at that Cumber. But anyways, yeah, so I still like One Piece a lot, so I'll be doing some more coverage on One Piece in the future. And a little bit on Digimon, so look out for that. But man, dude, this set was so dang cool when it dropped, and I didn't even take advantage of it. But thankfully, I've been able to go back, get at least one SCR right there, and at the same time, for the price of basically getting all these extra cards for free. So that's been really cool. Ooh, Cumber SR, dang nice. Android 17, and I still got what, another pack here and 2 more to open, man. I feel like I want to get some more Power Absorb, dude, depending on what I get after this, and I learn about the leaders. Man, just, I'm happy I got this. I didn't really want the Cumber one, so it's this, the Cumber, I think it's the Gohan or Android 21, but anyways, this was a good one. Definitely want the Gohan, if not the Gohan in here. Android 21 could be also really, really nice. Oh, this seems to happen a lot. Spirito Bomb. But yeah, I definitely want to grab the Vegito stuff. All right, here we are. One of the last two to go. It's fine. I'm just going to open this quick. Even if I pull into SCR or something like that, I have the first box, you know, the first one in mint. But yeah, dude, I'm super excited to organize these cards, sort them out, you know, learn the Vegito deck. I really like yellow, honestly. My favorite colors are like yellow so far and green. I like red as well. I just hate how red always gets banned. Blue is also a nice color. I feel like blue doesn't have the most theme. Like, I wouldn't say the most theme, but like it has like the energy manipulation. But it seems like a lot of the leaders have different ways of working with energy, which is fine. I think like the Trunks with the Future was really, really unique, the blue reboot, because that actually not only gave you ways to add extra energy, but to kind of manipulate, you know, what you're drawing in from your life and stuff. Ooh. But I like how yellow has a lot of ways to manipulate your opponent's cards. It also has a widespread of theme. And of course, green is like the most thematic color, man. Has so many unique mechanics. And I also like how red just, you know, is supposed to be really aggro with, you know, free play, critical, and then like minusing battle cards to finish them off. It's really the only color that does that, you know what I mean? Ooh, nice. This might just be part of the Cumber deck. I don't know, I got to get to that series soon. I'm wondering if like Vegito, SS Blue Vegito, yeah, it was the one who fought Cumber then. But no, I saw a spoiler online where it was like, it was Ultra Instinct, dude. Hey, oh nice. Yeah, I got a bunch of these SRs. It's such a great card. But now I have at least one SPR I can put into my binder, so super stoked about that. Man, opening up more Power Absorbed makes me like Power Absorbed even more. Obviously, and same with just the Dragon Ball card game, man. I haven't liked the TCG since like this much since like the very beginning of TCGs back in the 90s with you know, Magic and Vampire the Eternal Struggle. Ooh, that still looks cool. I still like Flesh and Blood, you know. Our last one. But just the fact that Dragon Ball has me feeling like I'm playing the manga and the anime, like no other game can really do that, you know. I watched the entire Digimon, and the card game is still really cool. Like I have a good understanding now of the basics of Digimon from the very first anime, what was it, the late 90s, early 2000s. I went and watched that. So I'll probably end up watching some more Digimon. I know they relaunched the series with the card game. They also have had some like movies and stuff since then, so I'll eventually get to those. And as much as I like One Piece, One Piece is what actually got me back into anime in a major way. I started watching it. I started collecting it in the late 90s when Shonen Jump came out and stuff, and in the 2010s, man, I started watching the anime, and I've been watching it ever since. Ooh, nice, another nice card for the album, man, to have like a story and a manga set up. You know, and then at first I dismissed Dragon Ball. I was like, man, how many Dragon Ball Saiyan power-ups can they do and this and that? But when I learned about the card game, when I started checking out TCGs again, like around the time I looked at Commander again, Flesh and Blood, you know, my nephew bought the starter deck from Clan Collusion, the Frieza. So I was like, dude, Dragon Ball has a new card game? I was like, I remember I bought a starter deck when they had the old Z one, and that was pretty bad. But when I looked at videos on how this game played the app, watched videos, I was like, this is an amazing TCG. It's come a long way. Wow, that's an awesome SPR. Holy smokes, man. 18. That is incredible. And a little funny, little cute looking like retro futuristic robot. Yeah, you know, and then from this, I started getting into like Flesh and Blood as well, seeing what was out in the market. Getting back into, you know, TCGs, RPGs, game design and stuff. And then this game has just been the best TCG ever, man. You know, I really liked a lot of things that Flesh and Blood did as well. And I'm still keeping up with it, so we'll see what happens with that. I definitely got to do more videos on that. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is another great pull. SR. These probably have gone down, but these were like sitting around $15 obviously when they first came out. Such a powerful yellow card. So that's another awesome pull. I want to be able to put one in my binder, but I'm going to have to like play with them. So I want to use the Vegito deck especially. All right, here's the last pack of it all. What is possible here? And we have a Prison Planet in foil. Well, there you guys go. That was still a super awesome opening. Got a ton of packs and stuff to clean up now. But I got an SCR again, so I'm super thankful for that. Cannot complain. Not bad for one from out of two cases. And I got, as you can see, a lot of amazing SPRs and SRs. Especially now I just got like the Vegeta Overwhelming Might. Just a ton of amazing stuff, man. Really, really good. Just a great, like, you know, this kind of artwork is just so impressive. Like, I don't have any 21s, no 18s like this. This leader from the 17, this just looks so iconic. That one looks incredible. Yeah, I really liked 17. I got more respect for him, even though he's still kind of simple. I have more respect and fondness for him after watching Dragon Ball Super. But as I was saying in closing, I was a little bit skeptical about Dragon Ball Super, but once I learned about the card game from my nephew and started liking it, I went ahead and I was like, dude, I gotta watch the anime. And when I watched the anime, I got hooked, man. It felt really good to see them come a long way. You know, whether some episodes are filler or not. I just like seeing like Goku explore his friendship with Krillin when he was doubting himself, when Krillin was like, oh, I'm not good enough to train with you and stuff. And, you know, just seeing people, you know, grow up and change, introducing new characters. And I actually liked how they went to like, they kind of really quickly went from Crimson to Blue, and then the Broly finally came in. The superhero Broly movie is one of the greatest anime movies, like from action adventure, sci-fi that I've ever seen. And I've seen tons and tons of anime all the time, every day, all day, every day. And I was just like, I had a newfound appreciation of Dragon Ball. And that's why I'm going back and watching now the rest of Z, because I liked so many of the OAVs. I liked when I went back in the early 2000s and I rewatched, not rewatched, but I watched the original Dragon Ball for the first time. That sense of like adventure and RPG and like Akira Toriyama's sense of doing that, like, you know, in just with his art style was really incredible. So long story short, guys, yeah, Dragon Ball is an amazing property for sure. And yeah, keep playing the game and collecting the cards, guys. Masters is where it's at. Don't forget, keep it faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful. We'll be coming back at you. Peace.